Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, my name is Edward Smith and welcome to my YouTube channel. So last week I did an unboxing of my Native Instruments Komplete Control 825 MIDI keyboard, and the reason I purchased that MIDI keyboard is because I'm giving away my old Akai MPK Mini to one of you when I reach 9,000 subscribers. And since I'm giving away other products which include my Focusrite Scarlett Solo, this gave me an opportunity to replace this product with something new and something I can test and see if it's good quality and worth purchasing. And the product I looked for was the Native Instruments Komplete Audio 1. And similar to that video where I compared the Native Instruments Komplete 825 MIDI to the Akai, I'm going to compare this audio interface to the Focusrite Scarlett Solo to see which one is best for you. So before we compare these two audio interfaces, let's first unbox this Komplete Audio 1 and see what it's all about. Okay, so the first thing we get out of the box is our Komplete Audio 1 hardware serial key, which is the key you need to use to register your product. And remember, you have to register your product in order to get the additional plugins and software that comes with the product you purchase. Other than that, we have our important safety instructions in a whole couple of languages, and we have our Native Instruments stickers. And a lot of these products sold by Native Instruments and other brands as well, they do add stickers with their products that they sell to you, so that is quite cool. And then we have our cable, which is a standard printer cable to USB-A. And then we have our one and only Komplete Audio 1 audio interface. Comes out looking something like this. I mean, that is very, very nice, I must say. Very cool, very, very nice. The first comparison that we're going to do between these two audio interfaces is focused on their size difference. And when you put these two audio interfaces together, you can tell that they're very similar in terms of length, but when you turn them and put them in terms of width, you can tell that the Focusrite Scarlett Solo is slightly more narrow than the Komplete Audio 1. Both these audio interfaces are quite small. If I put my hand on top of it, you can actually see that the Komplete Audio 1 isn't big at all, but the Focusrite Scarlett Solo is definitely smaller. But this isn't really a big deal because both these audio interfaces are quite small and perfect for a small home studio setup. When looking at the features between these two audio interfaces, we're looking at two audio interfaces that are very, very similar. The Komplete Audio 1 has an XLR input and a TRS input, where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo also has an XLR input and a TRS input. Both have their own gain knobs for each input, both have 48 volts of phantom power for condenser microphones, and an independent monitor knob to adjust volume of monitors. The difference between these two audio interfaces though is that the Komplete Audio 1 has an independent knob for its headphones, where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo doesn't. So changing the headphones in terms of volume is very, very simple in the Komplete Audio 1 with this independent knob, where with the Focusrite Scarlett Solo you have to click direct monitor and then change the volume of the headphones with the monitor switch, which could be a little bit of a hassle and a little bit unnecessary. And in terms of that, I'll give the Komplete Audio 1 one up above the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. When looking at the back panels of these audio interfaces, the Komplete Audio 1 has an old school printer type input, where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo has a new modern type USB-C input. In terms of monitor outputs, the Focusrite Scarlett Solo has TRS balanced outputs, where the Native Instruments Komplete Audio 1 has unbalanced outputs, which is kind of a letdown, and this is where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo is slightly better. Another big feature difference between these two audio interfaces are their layouts and how that would affect your setup. In this case, you have the Komplete Audio 1, which has a monitor knob at the top with its gain indication right here, USB and 48 volts of phantom power lights to know how that is all connected, but it also has all its knobs on the front here, so it almost has two panels to work with. Where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, everything is controlled only on this one side of the interface, which makes it a lot easier and a lot more simple for people that have an audio interface set up in their home studio permanently, because you don't have to fiddle with any knobs or anything at the top. Everything is connected and adjusted right on this front panel. Where the Komplete Audio 1 is more for people that are on the go, that have an audio interface right next to their laptop, where you can change your monitor volume right there, have everything connected, adjust adjust everything you need to adjust, and then just leave it and work with your monitor knob. But overall, I must say, for traveling, it's great to have both these features and the accessibility of a big monitor knob to change volume with. But the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, in my opinion, is slightly better in this case because it does everything on one side and just makes it a lot more simple. In terms of build quality, both of these audio interfaces are really good and definitely well made. The difference though is that the Komplete Audio one is slightly lighter and a lot more plastic than that of the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo has a steel aluminium type case all the way around, which just makes it feel like a more solid and robust product compared to that of the Komplete Audio one. And if you're someone that's producing and you're on the go and you want a small audio interface that can take the knocks of traveling and all those type of things, the Komplete Audio one is definitely not the one to go for, because the Focusrite Scarlett Solo is just a lot more solid. So to start off the first sound test, I have the Focusrite Scarlett Solo set up and ready to go in my software, and the microphone I'm using to do this test is the Shure SM7B dynamic microphone. And when looking at the latency of the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, it's currently sitting at 6.440 milliseconds, which is really good for an audio interface of $110. But other than that, it's time to move on to the Komplete Audio one sound test. Okay, so now that I have the Komplete Audio one connected and ready to go, this should give you an idea of what it sounds like. And in terms of latency, the Komplete Audio one is actually very good, lying at around 4.9 milliseconds, where the Focusrite Scarlett Solo was at 6.44 milliseconds. So that's really good for an audio interface at $110. In terms of setting up these audio interfaces, they are very similar. Both audio interfaces need their own driver, which you have to download from each of the sites, whether it's Focusrite or Native Instruments. You just have to go in there and find the driver for your specific product and download it, install it, and ready to go. And if you guys want a more in-depth video of how to set up an audio interface, just click on the link over here and I'll show you exactly how I set up the Focusrite Scarlett Solo step by step. But other than that, I must say, at 4.9 milliseconds in latency the Komplete Control Audio one is pretty good. So that's the end of this video of the Komplete Audio one unboxing and the comparison between it and the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. And just a reminder, I am giving away this audio interface. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe down below and comment, and I'll be announcing the winner when I hit 10,000 subscribers. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, subscribe down below, and I will see you for another video next time.